First, there's Kinu. Kinu is the gentlest child. She finds joy and harmony of music. She's often found adorned with instruments in her dragon form. Her human form is a teenage child wearing summer clothes. Those who are tied to her might find themselves charismatic at special times of the day for a short time, or even to help allies gain advantage on attacks. Then there is Yahtzee. Yahtzee's beast takes form as the head of a dragon and the body of a jackal. Purely bloodthirsty, fond of fighting, often depicted with a sword in his jaws. He's very fond of armor and weaponry. His very own image is used to strike fear in enemies and courage in the hearts of warriors. His human form is fully adorned with armor and two-handed swords. Just like Yahtzee himself, his children are some of my most courageous warriors, striking fear into their enemies. They are ferocious in battle and can add damage to their attacks through the fire of Yahtzee that burns in their hearts. Chao Feng's form, Phoenix and a dragon. He's an adventurer at heart. He can be seen on four corners of roofs. He longs to see what lies beyond the horizon. He's a natural explorer, giving me a hard time while I was raising him. But his children exhibit similar aspects of him. They are natural explorers, natural survivalists, and sometimes they have quick feet and boundless energy to where they even think that they can leap onto roofs of buildings, just like Chao Feng himself. Wu Lao. She's often found by the sea. She's not easy to find. She takes form of a four-legged dragon. She likes to hide from sea beasts. And she is more well known for her mighty roar that can often be heard when she is scared. She is often found atop of bells to represent how loud and how vocal she can be. Her children are also difficult to find. Sometimes they even feel like their physical form can even shrink and teleport about 30 feet away. While they are sneaky, sometimes they can be suddenly very loud, like Pulau herself. Suwani is a hybrid of a lion and a dragon. He finds peace and stillness. His favorite pastime is to sit and watch incense smoke rise. He is very relaxed, laid back, often found on wood burner stoves as a nod to his fragrance of loving incense and smells of wood. His children, like himself, are generally calm. They might enjoy smoking a pipe every once in a while and relaxing the day away. When they do smoke, oftentimes his children report that they find themselves hard to charm or even frighten. They also can make fog circles around themselves to protect them in dangerous times. Bixie, known for her immense strength. She stirs up trouble, moving mountains on her back. She symbolizes longevity and stability, something the world needs right now. She's my toughest child physically. Her children say that they feel stronger and even feel immune to being knocked prone, but also say that when they tap into her strength, they aren't as sneaky and often have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And then there's Beyond, my advisor in courts, my child of justice and honor. He is fierce in his appearance, often depicted more as a tiger than a dragon. I'm not quite sure where he gets that from. Maybe hangs out with Baihu. Nothing escapes his eye, though. His fiery nature is used to strike fear in the hearts of those who treat humanity unfairly, and can be found in prisons or in courts to deter criminals and remind humanity to live honestly. His children find that they have advantage on persuasion, intimidation, and insight checks, along with advantage on charisma saving throws. Those who are his children often say they can see omens of paths they plan to take, along with being able to influence creatures that are nearby. Bushi is elegance incarnate. Fascinated by writings found in epitaphs, Bushi has made a habit of curling himself up and perching himself atop of gravestones and reading the writings displayed. He likes to be depicted curled up atop of Stella, reading and being, well, beauty and elegance himself. His children are wise and intelligent like him, along with knowing deep histories and the arcana that one may not normally know. But sometimes his children can call on spirits of the past to help them with proficiency checks that they may lack on themselves. Last but certainly not least is Chi-Wen. Chi-Wen takes the form of a fish, an odd form for a dragon. She is often found on rooftops and building corners to ward off evil and regulate the energy in areas that she protects. She brings gifts of advantage of nature and arcana and survival checks. And her children can help allies halve all incoming damage of a certain type, along with providing defense from certain damage types. Her children also say they can send creatures to a different plane of existence for 1 minute. I know this is a lot of information for them to receive, and even more to understand, but the world needs them to restore balance. It's funny, the four guardians and I have been removed from the world for so long, and it's taken a realm-ending emergency to be called back to a place I love, a place I helped make. Maybe when all this is over, I can start visiting and putting influence and favor in again. But I have a lot to do, so I must go.
As you can see, powerful though they may be, the four guardians, and as much as I love her, my mother, have let their responsibilities to civilization fall by the wayside. And I know this is a lot for you to process, but that does not change the facts. Earth, or the realm of Faerun as you know it, is stuck in permanent winter. You are all being drawn to the Dragon Coast because you have a power within you that stems from my mother through myself and my 9 siblings. You will need to piece together the rest and solve the problem of eternal winter because our influence, as powerful as we may be, is limited to what can be accomplished by our descendants here on Earth. I don't know if there is enough left in a world that is forgotten, but it's all that remains. I wish you all the best of luck and extend my gratitude in advance for bearing what is to come.